welcome back to another video here on my channel, and welcome to kind of like a vlog. I don't do many vlogs on this channel, but I am doing a lot of work behind the scenes for Vlogmas, and I thought I'd bring you all along. Now, it's not a tutorial because I actually have sort of like a Vlogmas prep tutorial where I show you very specific things like how I made my intro, how I did my thumbnails. I will link that one down below. This one's more of a let's work together, let's complete our checklist and our to-do list. We have about 10 days at the time of recording this to really get everything done on the to-do list. Check, making sure we go into Vlogmas without the stress of not pre-planning and pre-prepping everything. So get your pen, get your paper, get your laptop, your iPad, whatever you use to complete your task, and let's get started. So one of the first things I did to get ready for Vlogmas this year is I went and looked at past Vlogmas years, and I looked at like what I liked, what worked, what didn't work, even as far as like thumbnails that I did, music that I used, just different ways I filmed, strategies I used. And I took that into account and made me like a list of things that I actually really want to incorporate this year. Like one of the things I noticed last year that I really didn't like was that I didn't have a specific time when I was uploading my videos. It just kind of was like sporadic. But one thing I did like is that I had some pre-planned videos posted and ready to go. So when I fell off, I still had content ready. So those are the two things I know for sure I'm taking into this Vlogmas. I picked a specific time I'm going to post at 5 p.m. every day during Vlogmas. And I got my time based off of my analytics and where people are like watching my videos the most during the day, and that was 5 p.m. And I'm also going to batch create a lot of my Vlogmas content. It's still content geared toward my channel. Empties videos and favorites, those are the things that I can just go ahead and get done because my favorites aren't gonna change from now until December. So if you haven't looked at analytics and you haven't looked at past Vlogmases to make sure you know exactly where you wanna go with this, now is a good time to do that. All right, so let's talk about some things that I've actually already done, and they might be things you want to add to your list. I have my list right here. So these are things that I've done over the past few weeks. Like I said before, I have been getting things ready for about 2 to 3 weeks now, and it just really started with ideas in my head or picking music. Not a whole lot because I'm still working full time and I still have my kid to take care of. So that's why I've taken time throughout the last few weeks to get things done instead of trying to cram it all into one day. So that is a tip too. Y'all, we have like 10 days left. So don't try to do all of these tasks at one time. Just take it day by day and pick a task each day. Something I've checked off on my list that I've already done is I have all of my Vlogmas music, you guys. I have everything in a folder. I spent like 30 minutes to an hour just sitting on Epidemic Sound, listening to different songs. That probably is taking me the longest out of everything right now. But just finding different Christmas songs and everything like that that I want for Vlogmas. And if you're interested and kind of want to hear some of the songs that I used last year and songs that I plan on using this year, I will make sure I put a link down in the description box of my Vlogmas playlist. That way you can have that and hear it and see if you like any of those songs. Something else I've already done is I created a folder in my Lacy hard drive for Vlogmas, specifically geared to Vlogmas. It's going to have my intros, my outros, my overlays, the things that I typically use often. And the reason I'm putting it on here is because I've been having issues with my desktop and my laptop and getting things to like connect with each other. So I'm going to put it all in a folder, save it, and that way it doesn't matter where I am working, I have everything I need. I also have like a rough draft of my calendar, and I say a rough draft, I'm looking around because I have a paper here somewhere. Rough draft of the video ideas I want for Vlogmas, and it's more specifically for the sit down chit chat videos or the empties or all of that. The videos I know I'm going to do ahead of time. I have made a list and I'm kind of looking at my content calendar, knowing where on here I already have things that I need to do. As far as like, I know on the 19th of December that we have an event with our foster adoptive group for Christmas. So there is nothing I'm going to plan on that day as far as like an editing night or, you know, anything like that. I might have a video on that specific day that is pre-planned, that is already edited and ready so that I can vlog this day and post it the next day. So yeah, I have a rough idea of my content calendar, the type of content I want to do. If I haven't shared this already, my strategy for Vlogmas is not to go way out and be festive. It's literally like my Vlogtober videos where I just followed my routines each day, and whatever I vlogged, I vlogged. I also have my upload time, so that's one of the things you want to add to your to-do list if you don't have your upload times. I also have a thumbnail template. Now I've already started. I'm still trying to figure out and play with the text and see what I like, but I have started working on what style of thumbnail I want. And so now I'm ready to finalize this. So now that it's 10 days out and it's crunch time, I really want to be able to accomplish the bigger tasks. Things on my to-do list is to finish my Vlogmas intro, make sure I just kind of have my content put on my calendar so I can see it and have it visual. I am going to batch create. So I do need to pick a day where I can batch create at least 2 to 3 videos. I'm also going to start filming early this year for Vlogmas. I'm not going to wait till December 1st. I'm actually going to go a day ahead, maybe 2 days ahead. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, I'm going to work on a little bit of that and I'll come back. Alright, so I've been looking at my old Vlogmas intros, and normally it's a montage of the year before, but this year my plan is to like put a bunch of the years together. I was saying this in my vlog, but this is like my 4th year in this house, my 4th year having Christmas with my son. So I kind of want to make a montage of like clips from the beginning to last year. So it's still kind of the same idea of using the previous Christmas, but this time I'm going to be making one with all of our Christmases. And I think that's going to be my intro. And I think I kind of like the music that I used last year. So that's something that I'm going to be working on too. Alright guys, so it is Friday night and I had to kind of shift a couple of things I wanted to do because life, right? But as you can see, I was putting a few ideas and playing around with my content calendar. I know I need 3 to 5 pre-planned videos. And the reason I say that is because I know there's specific things happening and I know I still have 3 full weeks of work when I go back. So I know I'm going to get tired. I know I'm going to get drained. So if I plan to have 3 to 5 pre-planned videos, that accounts for the time I missed during Vlogtober where I literally just could not vlog anymore. Like I was just drained. And so those are the 3 to 5 videos I'm going to be working on before Vlogmas starts. Now, am I going to finish them all? No, but I might have them already recorded and I might already start editing them, but it's not like a whole lot of pressure to get them done right this minute. So yeah, I have all of Thanksgiving break. I have this whole next week off to do whatever I need to do as well to get ready for Vlogmas and batch create those videos. So I'm super excited about that. But on my calendar, I was kind of looking at it and deciding like, I know on the weekends, I am not as drained. I like have a little bit more energy, definitely have more time. So I know I can push out a daily vlog on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Now Fridays, it's a little iffy. Maybe if I have the video, like if I'm a day ahead, then okay. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I know I can push. I know I can do it. The rest of the days are a little And so, like I said, the days that I know I have something to do or days where I just kind of can gauge where on the calendar I'm going to be tired, I kind of place those planned videos. Everything else is going to be pretty much daily vlogging. We'll see how it goes. So something that I worked on last night that you all didn't necessarily see was my actual thumbnails. I worked on my thumbnails and I kind of played around with different ideas and I finally landed on, I just want to keep it simple. I'm either going to have 4 pictures or 3 pictures, and I'm still toggling between like which one I want and which style of font. I'm going to put them here and y'all can like let me know what you think. What would grab your attention? I kind of like put like old pictures in there from previous Vlogmas just to play around with them, but I'll definitely put them here so you can tell me what you think. But I did that and my intro is done. So I'm going to let you see a clip of my intro. But before I do, let me tell you what's left on my list. All that's left on my to-do list right now is to actually batch record my videos and finalize my intro. And what I mean by finalize it is I want to add it to my template with the music already embedded in it. So like since it's done on Final Cut Pro, I add the music. I'm going to export it, put it in that file, and then put it in my template so that it's just ready to go no matter what. There's no guessing to it. It literally starts the beginning of my videos each time, and that is done. So that is on my to-do list. And then I just need to kind of finish like organizing my Lacy hard drive folder. That is like one thing I left to the end until I have everything I need. But for the most part, I have my music in there. I'll export my intro, have that in there. So yeah, that is done. I'm excited, relieved that I did all of this ahead of time. And like I said, I'll probably post this video tomorrow. So tomorrow there's like 9 days left for Vlogmas, you guys. 9 days is plenty of time. I have spread this out over such a long period of time because for the most part, I was like procrastinating and like most of my ideas are in my head. That's what's left on my to-do list. So now let me show you my intro. Comment down below, let me know what you think of the intro. I still have time to tweak it. I still have time to make it more exciting. So let me know what you think. Let me know if your intro is done too. I am done. I am prepped. I am ready for Vlogmas. I feel so relieved. I feel so much more prepared than last time. And last time I did do some good prep, but now thinking back, I just was not as ready as I thought I was. But it was a much better year. It was a much better year. So yeah, that is all I have to do. I hope like taking a glimpse inside my head a little bit just kind of helped you make your to-do list, figure out what you've forgotten or maybe what you need to still do. And just remember, all of this does not have to get done at the time of recording this. Tonight is Friday, so when I post this tomorrow, you're still gonna have 9 days left to prep. You've got this. Even if you get like a few days into December and you're like, oh my gosh, I was not as ready as I thought I was. You can still like put some things into place so that you make it easier for you for the rest of the days. And then if you skip a day, guys, just keep going. It is okay. You are human. Things happen. We get tired. It's not the end of the world. It's more about the progress than it is the perfection and getting into the groove of just breaking out of your shell and enjoying just showing up and being your authentic self with your community in whatever way that means. And definitely let me know down below how you're prepping for Vlogmas. If you're doing Vlogmas, like what have you already accomplished? What are you working on right now? And if you're watching this video after Vlogmas has started and you are participating in Vlogmas, please put your Vlogmas playlist down below. Make sure you put it in a playlist, you guys. That is just another tip. Make sure you put it in a playlist. But yeah, comment down below if you have that playlist. I would love to check out your Vlogmas. I absolutely love Vlogmas and I love finding new creators at this time. And I'm going to let you in on a few of my video ideas. So something you did not hear me talk about or see is that I actually have a list of my videos that I want to batch create and then just overall concepts and ideas of videos that I'm going to do during Vlogmas. And if you're interested in seeing any of these videos, I will post my playlist once I create it and get posting for Vlogmas. I'll post it in the community chat. But yeah, let me tell you some of my ideas, you guys. I'm so excited. All right, so I had ChatGPT kind of organize all of my thoughts and ideas that I was writing out and like categorizing it so that when I needed a video idea during the month, I had it ready to go. So I have some pre-film or like low effort video ideas, such as like my budget for 2026, because I am getting my budget ready. And so I thought I'd sit down and just talk about how I'm reflecting over this year's budget, prepping for next year's budget. So that is one of the videos that I'm going to pre-film. I'm also going to be doing my vision board. So that is another video that I'm going to be doing, you guys. I also had this other idea of low effort videos. I have a goal of just decluttering spaces in my home. So I decided to take a space in my home. Maybe if I need like a low effort vlog, I'm going to take that space in my home and declutter it and just kind of share things. Like one thing I want to declutter is my bookshelf in my closet. I have a bunch of books there. I don't touch a bunch, and stuff besides books on that shelf, and I want to declutter that. But I thought, while I declutter it, why not share some books that I have enjoyed in the past and talk about some things that I've read this year. So that is something else I can do. My empties video, for sure, I'm going to do my favorites, because there are a lot of things, not just beauty, hair care, skincare, and not just that, like household items as well, that I really truly love that I want to share from 2025. Maybe like winter beauty routines or low effort that I did before that I would love doing again this year. And then just like holiday and Christmas activities videos, those are always perfect, and they just fit right into my vlog. Like we normally do like a gingerbread building challenge. Like there's just so many things you can do around the season. Like the possibilities are endless. And then like my normal resets, like I'm not going to just throw my normal content out the window. So my normal Sunday resets I'm going to do. I am going to do like a monthly reset at the beginning of the month for December. So there is that. There's so much that I plan on doing. And I love that I organize my days and I have everything ready. So I hope this inspired you. I hope this gave you ideas. I hope this helped you feel more ready for Vlogmas if you are doing Vlogmas. And I am wishing y'all all the best on your Vlogmas journey. That is all. As you can tell, I'm super excited, and I will see you all in the next video.